asked if I can do a screen recording of how I edited this baby. This is the before, this is my after. Some babies come in with what's called a stork-bite. Some parents prefer it to be edited out as it does eventually fade as they get older. And then some parents choose to leave it in as it just reminds them of how their baby arrived earthside. These parents preferred to have it out. So I will walk you through the step-by-steps of what I used to adjust her skin tones and get the stork bite from her face. So I'm going to take this into Photoshop. And the first thing I'm going to do is just adjust her. And I'm going to add into the background. And then flatten. Grab my brush tool. Select the color, 50%. And I'm just going to brush out the darkness on the corner parts. And that irritates me. Okay, so now to the baby. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my healing brush tool, my spot healing tool, and I'm going to go in and just get these areas, little blotchy areas of her skin. It's just going to help blend it better when we go in. If you guys hear cars and birds, I'm sorry. We live in Hawaii, so our windows and doors are always open, and you just kind of hear everything going by. And we do happen to live on a very busy street. So I'm just going to go in and clean up her face. Okay, get that piece right there. Alright, I think I'm happy with what we have so far. So the first thing I'm going to use is an action from Erin Tole Paintbox, her first collection. She has this red remover, Subdue red remover that I use often. I have lots of different red removers and they all do something a little different. And you learn as you use each one which one you want to use for what you want done to your image. So I'm going to run this. And I'm going to get a soft brush. At 20%, my flow is at 84. 20%. And I'm just going to lightly brush where the red is, where her stork bite is, and then the red on her eyelids. It's kind of like painting a canvas using your hand. It isn't just a one-click fix. Come down here, I'll blend it in. And then under her chin, she has a little red as well. And then she also has a little bit over here that we're going to take care of. Just a little bit. And you can see it's kind of blending and then turning it purple. So then, of course, we'll do some more skin tone to get it to match her skin tone as we edit. here's before, and that's just using the Subdue Red Remover. It made a huge difference. I'm going to flatten, and now I'm just going to come in with the patch tool, and we have these little blotchy areas. I'm just going to kind of blend them into her skin so it's not so patchy before we continue. I love the patch tool. It pulls from a selection of her skin, so you're not just blurring it. You're keeping her texture. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is run Foundation Strong from Totally Rad. I get a soft brush at 50%. And I'm going to start brushing it on. I want to make sure I avoid the details and just keep it on her skin. Come down here. A tiny bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go take care of her little milk bumps by using the magic eraser from Totally Rad. Once again, 50%, soft brush. You see the magic just happen before your eyes. I'll blend a little bit. Yeah, oh, that's perfect. I like it. 20% up here. And flatten. Perfect. And now she is so many different colors. So we're going to go work on her skin toning. I like LSP's Newborn Signature Collection. I love her skin tones that she has in there. So I'm going to run a set that I always use. I'm going to fix Purple Skin. And then the rest of it. All right, so brush 20%. And we're going to go and put that right where the purple is on her skin. Paint it in. Definitely needs some on her leg. Yeah, see that? Already a difference. It's huge. Love it. We're going to take away a little bit of the reds. Still got a little in her eyes, under her nose, chin, just a little bit on her leg. I like that. And so next we're going to select her body, do a quick selection at 100%. And we're going to bring her skin tone up. Just that on the whole baby. Make sure you don't miss anything. Okay. There we go. I'm going to flatten that. I'm going to go and run Portraiture. It is my own portraiture that I've created. All I did was bump warmth and bump brightness. Drop it down to 70%. Grab a brush at 100% and get off the details. Next thing I'm going to do is run an action from my friend Dakota. She has this action called Arctic White that I love. And I'm only going to use it on her skin because I love the way that the cream backdrop is cream. I don't want the backdrop to be white. So I'm going to invert her action and brush this on at 100% on the baby to help bring down the yellows in her skin. There we go. Big difference. Going to flatten. And now I am going to go and do a brightness adjustment. I'm going to bump up the brightness. I think I'm happy at at 9. That's perfect. And now I'm going to go use debloth medium and help even out her skin tone. Brush at 50% into her forehead and drop it down to 30% because we don't need too much of it down here. There we go. Before and after. Beautiful. I am going to do her eyes and lips. This action is from LSP as well. I moved it into my folder because I use it all the time. So lips and cheeks at 10%. Warm the skin tone at 40%. I'm going to do the details and paint on the light just a smidgen. There we go. And her forehead's a little shiny, so I'm going to paint away the shine. just right here. Help blend just a little better. There we go. I'm going to save this. And do 2 more little tweaks in Lightroom. I go down, I'm going to bring up my blacks just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring up my oranges a tad. And there she is, all done. So we went from this to this. Stunning, gorgeous, baby. Tell me what you think in the comments.